Okay, so for today, we are going to think back to when we read the story, The Big Trip. And we're going to read a story that went with that story, and it's going to be called Lewis and Clark's Big Trip. So, this story is an informational text, and we've read many informational texts before, such as An Ocean Habitat. And an informational text gives facts about a topic. This is a social studies article. Look for facts about the explorers as you read. And our two explorers for today are going to be Lewis and Clark, which I know that you got to watch a brain pop on. So I want you to think back to that brain pop and think about what they did. So the text focus is a map, and I know, boys and girls, we've talked about a map at school. We made a map. We made a map of yourself at home where you did you, your street, your town, your state, your country, and the whole world, our earth. So it says a map is a drawing of a place. It can show a town, state, or country. A map key tells what the symbols on a map mean. What do the map symbols mean on page 80? Use the key. So we will get there. So it says Lewis's and Clark's Big Trip. Meriwether Lewis and William Clark were explorers who traveled across North America many years ago. They walked, rode horses, and traveled by boat. They wrote about their trip in journals. Lewis and Clark asked an American Indian named Sacagawea to go with them. The explorers were sure she could help them talk with other American Indians on their way. So here's a picture of Sacagawea, and here's a picture of Lewis and Clark. So the reason that they asked Sacagawea to go with them is that way she can speak the language that the other Native Americans speak, so she was able to help them. One day they came to an American Indian village. Maybe Sacagawea could speak with the people there. She did, and they gave the explorers supplies and horses. Sacagawea knew good paths across mountains and through forests. It took the explorers about 2 years to finish their trip. People can travel the same route by car today. So, I want you to listen to this. Lewis and Clark's route.
Lewis and Clark's route.
So Lewis and Clark's route is this red line that you can see on the map. The map key is down here, the little rectangle, and it says map key. The blue line is the river. So any blue lines that you see through the United States of America are a river. The red line, which you can see up at the top, and it goes all the way down to here, is the route of Lewis and Clark. And then the little black dot is the city. So Lewis and Clark traveled along the red line. Boys and girls, if we were to travel along the red line today, we could do it in a car, and it would only take us a few days. It took them 2 years to make this journey. So I want you to think about how times were different then and how they had to walk or they had to ride a horse. They weren't able to just get in their car and drive like we are. So I want you to take a minute and think about their journey. That is our story for today. We're going to work a little bit more with our story, so be sure to read the message on Class Dojo. Thanks.